You pour your heart and soul into your e-commerce business. You know the ins and outs of every product. You've developed relationships with your customers. You're always looking for ways to improve your online store. But what happens when it's time to sell? Your business is only worth as much as someone is willing to pay for it, and that value is often determined by your brand identity. A strong brand can make your e-commerce business more attractive to potential buyers and help you get top dollar for your sale. We have looked a lot at brand in this series, but today I want to show you some numbers and break it down. What is the true power of brand when it comes to an exit? Because this is the series where I give you a tip you can apply to your e-commerce business to help you sell it for the best possible price, deal structure, and at a time that suits you. I'm Ben Leonard, and I built, scaled, and sold an international 7-figure e-commerce business. Now I help others to do the same with ecombrokers.co.uk, the e-commerce brokerage by e-commerce people for e-commerce people. This is Exits Made Easy, an Ecom Made Easy sister show. Right, let's begin with a quick recap. My definition of a brand. There are lots of definitions out there, but here's mine. A group of products that solve problems for a particular group of people. Could be a hobby, a profession, or a shared interest. Could be bonsai plant enthusiasts, dentists, or amateur photographers. That doesn't mean I give you permission to just source products for bonsai plant keepers from Alibaba and slap a label on it. That won't work. You need to create a brand that looks, feels, and behaves like a legit CPG brand. I've covered this a lot in previous episodes. I will not repeat it here. If you go back to the value pyramid episode, I covered what matters to a buyer, and you might remember that brand was at the base of the pyramid. With no legit brand identity, the value of your e-com business is severely restricted. Let's look at a case study today. At Ecom Brokers, we had two businesses in the same niche selling pretty much the same products. One had a phenomenal brand identity and marketing strategy. The other didn't. Both businesses were generating around $450,000 SDE on a $1.8 million revenue. Now, the first business created helpful, engaging, useful content for their audience. They engaged with their audience one-to-one. They were active on all the channels their audience used, and they had hundreds of thousands of followers. They remarketed to their customers and went the extra mile to own the customer relationship outside of marketplaces like Amazon. They created a memorable experience that gave customers positive feelings about the brand. They did this through great product, packaging, customer service, content, and engagement. They had built a community of loyal customers who would buy from them again and again and again and tell all their friends. The other business slapped a logo on the products and concentrated purely on the Amazon Goldfish Bowl. They were obsessed with gaming the Amazon system and failed to do any work outside of that environment. They didn't treat their business with the respect it deserved or like a real brand. They treated it like a commodity, beholden to the Amazon gods. There's nothing wrong with working hard on succeeding on Amazon. In fact, you should, but that is only part of the game. So, which business do you think was worth more to a buyer? The one with a brand, with longevity, sustainability, and growth opportunities and intellectual property, or the one that just sold stuff anyone could copy? Of course, the great brand. The great brand sold for 5.55x, giving the seller $2.5 million. And the stuff sold for 3.2x, giving the sellers $1.4 million. That's of course a huge difference at the time of the sale, but imagine this. You tuck that $1 million difference away into a low, medium risk stocks and shares portfolio that grows at say 8% per year, and after 5 years, the difference is now $1.5 million. And after 10 years, it's more than $2.25 million difference. I cannot stress this enough. Treat your business with the respect it deserves. Build a legit brand identity and give your customers a real experience. Give buyers a reason to pay you more for your business. It makes a hell of a difference. Why bother doing any of this at all if you're only going to do it half-assed? Ecom brokers can help you get this right and mentor you to a huge exit. Check us out at ecombrokers.co.uk, where we plan and execute the best possible exit for your e-commerce business. Cheers. Ecom Made Easy is brought to you by Ecom Brokers. We sell your business for the best possible price, hassle-free. We've been there and done it on all sides. We've built, scaled, and sold our own 7-figure brands. We have over 20 years mergers and acquisitions experience, and we're expert e-commerce accountants. Visit ecombrokers.co.uk and let's find out what your business is worth.